Hey guys, and thanks for tuning in to the Blopscast. Today we're going to talk about something a little different, not a weekly intel and not really a tip, but more what our preferences are for weapons. The weapons of choice video, maybe. Who knows? But anyway, I'll start it off. Today, my favorite weapon, not just today, every
day. Are you
day.
Gonna introduce yourself?
They know who I am.
Okay. All right, continue.
All right, fine. I'm Hightopz, in case you thought my voice was less sexy than Tubesox's. But basically, my favorite weapon is the AUG for a couple different reasons. Number one, it would probably have to be its rate of fire is very, very quick without needing an attachment such as rapid fire or anything like that. It just comes that way right off the bat and entails a lot of killing to be had.
It is, and with that rapid fire, one thing that a lot of average players or people like that don't kind of realize is when you have an assault rifle with a rapid fire rate, just like the AUG or the FAMAS, that gives it ridiculous hip fire capabilities. So whereas if you have the Commando, which actually is my favorite, I have two favorite guns.
And my second favorite.
I have the Commando and the FAMAS, and those are my two favorites. But the Commando has a slower fire rate, so when you hip fire that, it's maybe a 75% chance you'll kill them, and sometimes, that 1/4 of the time, you'll unload that entire clip only to have them still standing, and then they'll just completely roll you right there. And then
you break controllers.
Yeah, and then you break walls and feelings.
Feelings.
But so when you do have the rapid fire rate, such as the AUG and the FAMAS, are the two that come to mind in assault rifles, you are getting that much more of an upper hand when it comes to the close range encounters is what I'm looking for. And then also, it's kind of a give and take with the long range, but if you do learn how to burst them and kind of become an AUG master like Hightopz, then the gun really turns into an ultimate killing machine, such as the great white shark or
the killer
the
whale.
snake from Anaconda. One of those two.
But going back to what he said about also being long-range weapon, that's why I love it, because it is so versatile that if you take the time to learn it, you get so comfortable with just bursting it all the time in the situations that you need to, so that you can just keep it dead accurate from across the map to right up close and personal with them, and that way you learn how to kill with it whenever you need to.
Yeah, definitely. And so as your favorite gun, what's your second favorite gun, Hightopz?
It would have to be the Commando, like he said, just because it's just so accurate. I'm an assault rifle guy. I never use submachine guns, light machine guns, whatever, sniper rifles really, unless we're messing around. So it's dead accurate. It packs a punch, but takes a little more time because the fire rate is a little slower.
And one thing with the Commando, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
sorry.
One thing with the Commando is it is one gun that truly, the performance of it really depends on the connection. And with Black Ops, connection has been a big, controversy almost. The connection, if you have host, it is almost too easy. I'll show you guys. I got some gameplays. Our internet was recently upgraded, and it's so easy having host all the time. And the Commando, when you do have host or have a really good internet connection, it is an amazing, amazing weapon. I mean, you drop people instantly. But if you do have a bad connection, you'll put half that clip into them, and with that slower fire rate, it almost throws you off. I don't know why. I don't really understand why, but it does. So that's one thing you kind of got to watch out with that gun.
And then for any gun that you use, Tubesox here likes to switch it up a lot. He plays a lot of different guns, a lot of different games, just to have fun. I'm more the guy, literally use the Commando and AUG, and that's pretty much it. But at the same time, I think it helps me, along with same as Modern Warfare 2 was. I use the SCAR like every game. I literally know how many bullets that it takes. I can stop shooting at the right time just till they die, because you just get that feel so much,
It really does help mastering a certain weapon. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean. And that's what I try to do. I try not to, because it's still fun for me to play, even though I'm using the same gun over, because I've mastered it and tend to do better because I have mastered it. So I still am having fun.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess I really don't have to go over my weapons, because you basically covered the things I was going to talk about with the FAMAS and Commando. Yeah. The fire rate, the accuracy. basically what we're talking about here is just our preferences. It doesn't, it's not going to be the same for everyone. Some people love the FAL, even though I hate that weapon.
Some can just beast it out with the FAL.
I know.
Nobody's business.
So, I mean, you can try these and try the tips with the firing, the burst ones with the rapid fire. Each weapon has its pros and cons, and we're just kind of talking about our own there. But definitely it's fun to mess around, use different guns, and then when you find those guns that you do like, if you're feeling like, going hard on one game, I mean, you can just whip out your go-to class and gun.
Put on the try-hard panties and go with it.
Yeah, definitely. So, hope you guys enjoyed this, kind of talking a little bit. If you guys like to see this about our perk setup, kill streaks, I mean, we do enjoy. These are easy to make, too.
We'll talk about anything.
Yeah, definitely. But I guess I got to congratulate Hightopz on a great game, 26-1. That is very beast mode on. All right, this has been the Blopscast. Quick little episode for you on weapons. We'll come up with a cool name. That's not very catchy. I don't think it's going to draw on the audiences. But this has been your favorite pair of Tubesox.
And this is Hightopz.
And this has been the Blopscast, guys. Have a good day. Peace.
And love.
Later.
Max.
Blopscast.
Subscribe, yeah. Subscribe, yeah. Ready?